how to replace a starter on a steel trimmer and why I'm replacing it. Let's go. Real super easy repair here, guys, today. As we can tell, it has no cord. Where's the pull rope? I said, well, where's the handle? Oh no. Real super simple, especially on these little 4 mixes. You just got 3 screws, 1, 2, and 1 on the bottom. It's a T27. I just used my rattle gun. And you should be able to pull the starter straight off and dump your screws out. Immediately we can see that the starter drum is starting to be polished, and there's only one reason that that should be like that, and it shouldn't be like that. Now there is only about 2 or 3 things that I will deem a starter needing replacement. Apologize for the freight train in the background. Is going to be broken mounting bosses, like this one's cracked here, worn out feet where the trimmer sits on the ground, and busted louvers. You don't want to get debris up in here. If these are busted out, you need to replace the starter. And lastly, one of the things that I look for is just a completely worn out starter or a rope rotor. Look at that play. This play is so excessive that when you start it and when the engine runs, it's hitting the starter cup. Now I understand that there's a ton of different models of steel 4-mix trimmers. This one just happens to be an a FS110R. But however, we need to get this placard or this plate off of here so that we can put it on the new one. Even though it's all worn off, we'll fix that in a minute. But you got to put the plate here, because right back in here, dirt and debris can get packed into the spring and right behind the rope rotor, and in a short period of time, your starter will start locking up because it's just filled up with dirt and crap. So we got to dig this placard out, and we're going to put it on the new starter. Just run your screwdriver up underneath it, and we should be able to pop that out of there. Try not to break it. Just transfer it to your new starter, and like I said, this is going to keep the debris and dirt and junk out of the starter, believe it or not. So just push down, and if you have time, just take a Sharpie and just color in the numbers again. That'll help you out and then make the customer happy to see his model number again. And I know you cowboy commandos, keyboard trolls, are going to say, why don't you just buy a new one of these? I've worked at dealers before. We've never stocked this unless the customer wants a new one. So that's completely okay to do what I just did by just kind of doing the best I can to color that back in. Slide the new starter back on the engine and start your screws. We now have a fully operational starter, and the unit is good to go. Alrighty guys, hey, if this content helped you out, please hit that subscribe button, and while you're there, click that bell and that little heart down below. I'd appreciate it very much.
Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. Mower Medic 1.